Wait, all right, do the Tommy look. Wait, one more.
I can't do it. All right, yeah.
One more.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love power, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like the video, and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Now today we're going to be talking about Power Book 2 Ghost, Season 2, Lorenzo versus Monet, the Tejada War. Who will win this? You guys let me know down below exactly who you think is going to, be victorious when it comes between Monet, Lorenzo, the Tejada family. It's about to be all over the place in Season 2 of Power Book 2 Ghost. As I told you guys, I will be breaking down some of these new storylines that's about to happen in this next season of Power Book 2 Ghost. Now, we know last week they released information about, of course, your boy Lorenzo being casted as a series regular. So he's going to be in the show way more on a regular basis. Of course, we found out new details about what he's going to be doing. It says that Lorenzo will become intrigued by some secrets Monet has been keeping from him, and the conflict grows that threatens to split the Tejada family into two. So that's going to be very interesting, man. What secrets does Lorenzo not know about as of right now? Well, I can tell you one of them, and that is Officer Ramirez. Remember in the first season, he was clapping Monet's cheeks as well as working up under the Tejada organization. But the thing was, Lorenzo wasn't quite aware of that relationship like that, right? At least from our perspective, they never really addressed like, okay, you two are sleeping with each other. He knew that Officer Ramirez was working up under the Tejada family, as Officer Ramirez told Kane, we work for Lorenzo. We have to do what he says, right? I'm going to tell you right now, when he finds out the truth about this secret, he's going to be very, very pissed off. We can already tell based off the first season that Lorenzo and Monet didn't agree on a lot of different things, especially when it came between the kids and what the kids should be doing. We're talking about Kane, Drew, and Diana. We know Lorenzo wanted the kids to do certain things where Monet wanted the kids to do something else. They had disagreements about which kid should play this position. Of course, we know Drew was, of course, a topic of discussion. Monet, time and time again, was talking about how Drew wasn't quite built for this. You know what I'm saying? You can tell that he doesn't really want to do this. Hell, Drew doesn't even want to do this. He doesn't really want to be in the game, right? He wants to focus on being an artist. That's what Drew wants to do deep down inside. He even says that in the description for his character for Season 1. That's what Drew really wanted to be, right? We know that Kane is a hothead. He is the one that wants to be in this business and wants to run the family business. But we know that Kane makes a lot of mistakes. We saw that in the very first season of Power, right? Power Book 2 Ghost. And then we got Diana, who, of course, if you're talking about Diana, she says she just wants to stick to school and she wants to play basketball, similar to her cousin Zeke. That's what she wants to do. She doesn't really want to be a part of this as well. We know that Diana is very sneaky and she will do whatever it takes to get what she wants. Now, of course, as I told you, she wants to stick to school and playing basketball. And in Season 1 of Power Book 2 Ghost, Lorenzo, he had a conversation with his daughter. And of course, Diana made it seem like, she didn't want to do what her mother was telling her to do. Y'all remember those issues with Diana and Monet. Monet got very pissed off that Diana went behind her back and talked to Lorenzo. We know that Monet wants Diana to, of course, be the leader of the Tejadas in the future. That's what she wants. She wants her to be her for real. Diana doesn't really want to do this. That's the crazy part about this. It's kind of similar in reverse, I will say, to Tariq in Ghost, whereas Ghost does not want his son to be in the game, but Tariq wants to be in the game. And then you flip it, whereas Diana, she doesn't want to be in the game, but her mother wants her to stay and be the leader because she wants a female to lead the Tejada family in the future. That's what she wants. But we know it's going to be issues with that because Lorenzo, he doesn't really see it that way. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to be an all-out war. Because Lorenzo, this is a guy that he was trying to run this organization from inside. Of course, different things happen. He disciplined, of course, Kane, but he did not like how Monet was running things. I mean, plain and simple. He doesn't like it. And besides the secrets, we know that's going to continue to be a problem in season 2. He's not going to like how Monet is running things. The two are going to have a huge argument. It's going to split the family up. And the question is, which family member is going to choose what family member? Y'all know how it is. I know, at least growing up for myself, when your parents split up, it's always like a competition. You know what I'm saying? Oh, which kid is going to like me better? I saw that growing up. They're going to be fighting to see what kid is going to be on their side. We know Lorenzo is going to want his daughter. He's going to want his kid. Everybody, hell, he's going to want all his kids to side with him. Of course, Monet ain't having it. Y'all saw in season 1 how aggressive she is. Hopefully, she doesn't push any of her kids away from doing what they need to do for her. At the end of the day, what we don't know is this. We don't know just how much power Lorenzo really has. We saw some of it in season 1. His name, it brings a lot of fear amongst the streets. You know what I'm saying? So the reason why the Tejada organization was feared, I would say, was because of Lorenzo and the work that he put in. But in season 2, Monet's going to have to deal with those other people that's going to come her way. Because Lorenzo is going to send people to try to disrupt what she is doing. And if it's going to be a war, that means somebody could end up being dead, right? We know this. It can actually happen. Now, I don't want to see them going back and forth like that, but it was bound to happen, especially seeing that Monet wants to run this organization the way she wants to do it. Lorenzo does not agree. So, of course, he's going to go out and do what he wants to do. Now, I got a question for you guys. What side do you believe that Kane is going to choose? Now, I'm going to tell you right now, I got a feeling that, of course, Diana and Drew is probably going to stick with their mom. Even though Diana has some issues with Monet, and we saw that in the past, I believe she's going to stick with her mom. But that's just what I'm thinking right now. But we know with Kane, he had severe issues with Monet in season 1. Whereas, of course, it got him beat down by his father. He went to prison to go visit him. Of course, he suffered those consequences for that. But that was on Kane. He has to understand the principles of the game. You don't touch your mom. You don't touch the queen pin. Plain and simple. He understands that. But at the end of the day, he still has those issues with his mom. We know at the end of season 1, he wanted to get back within his family. Tariq told him, if you listen to me, I will make sure that your family accepts you back. You will be good, right? But I'm going to tell you right now, don't be surprised if Kane said, you know what, I'm going to stick with my dad. I like how he runs things. Y'all saw in season 1, he wanted to run things like the way his father does. How many times did Kane tell Monet, this ain't how we run this. This ain't how Pops would have did this. This is against, the old way of doing business. Kane has told Monet this in season 1. You know what I'm saying? He has told her, this ain't the way we do things. Monet has said, well, this is the way we're going to be doing things now. So I will say high up on the list to choose Lorenzo would be Kane. But at the end of the day, we know that, males, they love their moms. So, of course, he could say, you know what, I know that the two are going at it, but I'm going to side with my mom. I love her to death, and that's who I'm going to roll with. But then again, man, your boy Kane is unpredictable. You just never know. You just never know what he's going to do. He's a guy that you have to watch, and he can be the key factor in this war. Depending on what side he chooses, that can be the deciding factor. But one person that is going to be a part of this is Tariq. Remember that. So Tariq will be with Monet, her side, that's Tejada's family. And if Tariq is going to stick with her, she has a very, very high chance of winning this war with Lorenzo. But how will Tariq handle the goons that Lorenzo is going to send at him? We saw what he did in season 1, what he was able to do. I believe he's going to be able to adapt, adjust, and make sure that Monet is at the top of her game for this next installment of Power Book 2 Ghost, and that Monet is probably the favorite to win, especially when you got him on your side, and especially what he's been through and who he was brought up under. We know Tariq will be a key player in season 2. And Monet, she's going to have to put her trust in him because he will lead the way for the Tejada family, in my opinion. But I can't wait to see this war, though. I cannot wait to see this war between Monet and Lorenzo. I'm eager to see how dirty it's going to get. You know what I'm saying? Because you can mess around with business, but we know in the drug game, based off history alone, and you can look up the history when it comes to this drugs and this money, regardless if you're a family or not, you will end up dead. It's going to be bloodshed amongst the family. So we're going to find out what family member is going to, see blood. Realistically speaking, all the Tejadas are not going to survive. They kind of teased us with it in season 1 with Drew being shot and stuff like that. But come on. It ain't going to be a fairy tale ending. Someone has to go. Zeke, Diana, Drew, Kane. Oh, somebody getting dropped off. Plain and simple. That's just how the drug game goes. When you're in it this deep and, you screw people over, you're around all this negativity, what do you think is going to happen? The question is Lorenzo willing to take down one of his kids, one of his family members? If they get in his way, is he willing to take them out? The same question goes for Monet. If one of her kids chooses Lorenzo, is she willing to take down one of her kids? Now, I don't know about that, but it did say Monet will be more vicious this season because of all the money. But we do know Monet is a mama bear. She does not want to hurt her kids at the end of the day. So we're going to see how all is going to play out. But thank you guys for watching the video. You let me know who you picking. Are you picking Monet or are you picking Lorenzo? How do you see it playing out? It's about to get crazy, y'all. I'm telling you right now. Parable 2 Ghosts, hopefully it's going to be airing this fall. They are still filming the show. Once they release more information, you guys, I will be updating you, letting you know exactly what's going to be going down. But I cannot wait for season 2. It's going to be a lot of interesting storylines, in my opinion. But you guys let me know exactly what you think. But let me go out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.